Boyz Radio, busting through the airways. Now rocking with Boyz Radio. Boyz Radio, busting through the airways. Now rocking with Boyz Radio. Boyz Radio, busting through the airways. Now rocking with Boyz Radio.
What's up?
Yes, sir. We back. Episode 11, y'all.
Oh my goodness. We getting there, y'all.
We getting there. Y'all know what it is. Boyz Radio right here on the CoyoteMan Show Network. Yeah, listen, if y'all want to tune in, go to www.CoyoteManOnline.com. / We here, Boyz Radio. Y'all know what's going on. We here. Y'all catch us live.
Every Tuesday.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Every Tuesday, 7:15, we here. Y'all know. And don't forget, let us rep our Hooligan Express Radio, because we here too.
Yeah. Shout out Swirl.
Every Saturday and Sunday, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. You know what it is. I'm your boy, Boy Shoe, for the new voice of the city. And my arm strong. Y'all know what's going on. Tell them who you is, Waters.
It's your boy DJ Waters. You know what I'm saying? Coalition DJs on, Boyz Radio on, Hooligan Express on, a whole bunch of own stuff. You know, black owned business owner right here.
Sir.
Waters Media, you already know.
Yes.
And
listen, we have a special guest in the building. She's a writer. She's a film director.
Yes.
She's an act.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, do I need to say more?
So many candles to light.
Give it up. Give it up for the award-winning Teresa Davis.
Teresa Davis, let's go. Never powerful black woman in here.
In the building.
Yes.
How y'all doing? I'm so glad to be here. Thank you so much for having me here, man. I'm in the CoyoteMan Show Network.
Yes.
I've been here to my left. I got the Waters right here with Charles, you know what I'm saying? Shooter. And we about to have a ball. They about to ask all people, but I'm about to tell whatever. Let's go. Let's go.
That's what we want to know. We trying to know everything. You know?
We want to know all.
Yes, because you do so much, and it's so much to ask. So.
I'm super excited. Can you tell?
I can feel it.
And I walked through the door and I was like, my hair standing up. This is beautiful, man.
She had the same eyes I had when I walked in the studio. I'm like, yo, when you like media, you love media like that. It's like, oh my, all these tools, the lights, everything, everything.
Yes,
red
so
lights,
professional.
White lights. It's very professional.
Yes.
Very professional. Yeah.
So let us know, you're a woman of many trades, many skills.
So many.
Let's talk about the writing skills, because not only do you write films, you also write books.
Oh my goodness.
Let's talk about it.
Yes, God has given me this. I don't know. He's giving me this energy. He's giving me this creativity to write first.
Yes.
The love was writing first.
Okay.
And then came about the movies and the film and the visuals. So if I knew I could make the writing, I knew that I could shape and make things, make people think, make people feel things and think and remember things and cry and forget and laugh. I was like, I want to see this on canvas. I want to see this on film. I want to see this in ebooks. That's what I'm doing now. You know, I've written 5 novels. Well, I'm sorry. I've written 10. I'm sorry. I gotta get used to saying
Let's go.
Let's go.
I gotta get used to saying
I put 5 on the flyer. My bad.
No,
I'm
you're
misrepresented.
Right. I published 5, but I've written 10. I just want to slow walk this thing.
I got you.
I don't want to give it to them all at one time.
That's right.
I want to slow walk it. I have a lot of things in the vault, is what I call it.
Man.
And I'm not going to just pull everything out of the vault.
Just like I tell artists, was like old to you is new to the people. Long they ain't get a taste, it's always new. So I definitely understand that. But with that being said, like when you made that first book and it got the buzz, you probably wasn't expecting that buzz right away, but how did that make you feel?
Oh man, that is like people describe their first high.
Okay.
Right? Because I write about these books that I do write about are cardinal. They are dark. They are from places within the hood, the urban feel, the urban grit. And so when I first wrote that first book, Ghetto Misery Uncut, my son, I think he was, I don't know, I can't remember how old he was, but he had to be around like 16, 17.
Okay.
And him and his friends, he always had like a lot of friends. He had like 9 friends, and they were all good friends. So
that's good.
They sat around the table and they all read the book. And when I seen that I can make these young guys cry from reading, and I made them laugh too. I'm in the bathroom listening to the chitter chatter and them laughing, and I was like, I got something. And my son Stephen Kelly, shout out to my son. He's son. Everything to me.
That's what's up.
I'll tell you, Charles, He's been a big help because I am older, of course. And he keeps me balanced with, reaching the young people, and I'm getting the older people. So we have like a caramel effect of being able to reach different types of genres and reaching people.
Right.
So so that first book, like you said, was the bomb. So then it was infectious. I couldn't stop writing. I missed 3 summers. I missed 4 summers. I missed outside,
Right.
Yeah.
to write those books.
Hey, that's dope. That's awesome. And then you still had the power to be a parent at the same time. So that was definitely awesome.
Which is never easy.
Never.
Never easy.
Yeah, but he made it easy for me. I don't know. He was a good child. He's a good dad now. He was a good child.
That's beautiful.
He had 9 good. Like I said, he chose those friends, and they were all best friends. I let people choose who they want to be with. So, if they're bad for you or good for you, you're gonna make that choice. You better be ready for those consequences.
You gotta learn for yourself.
He was a good choice maker, So he was good. It wasn't hard raising him.
And he also acting too, right?
Oh my God, he's acting. He is in this current movie we're doing, Kicking Indoors.
Kicking Indoors.
Yeah, he is one of the leading roles, the principal in Kicking Indoors. He's been playing throughout the entire film. This is not his first principal, but for me, I don't just give out leading roles or any roles. So.
Right.
He had to earn it.
He had to work really hard.
That's what's up.
He'd tell y'all if he was here, yes, you hard on me.
Right.
I'm a mark him. She hard on me, yo. Trying to kill me, man. So, he's really shaping up in this movie. He's doing so much. I can see his growth. And people who work with us in the prior years are going to be like, whoa.
He came up.
Whoa, he owning his character. And not that he's never done that, but he's really taking
You see the progression.
That's
good. So I mean, one thing I always wanted to ask, like, cause we interviewed authors before, and I forgot to ask him. But when you get past your first book, right, it's kind of easy to know what you're gonna write about in your first book, cause you get that drive to like, all right, I gotta write this down. But when you get to your second, third, fourth, fifth book, how do you pull whatever it is, like creativity or the different like sets or images in your mind, the stories in your mind? How do you put it all together into like your third, fourth, fifth book and keep it all interesting?
You have that same energy, that same drive, that same
like you're full of energy. I see it, but it's like, well, how do you apply that to all these pages? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you do that?
Well, first of all, I told you the gift was from God.
Of course.
I really want you to know that.
You do everything through him, man.
He just keep giving me ideas.
Okay.
And I'm glad that I can incorporate it with the film. I tell you why. When people don't show up or things don't go the way we as people want them to be, I'm able to act fast. I'm able to say, you know what, don't worry, don't do that. Don't worry. Hey, we're going to say this, you're going to say that. I'll feed you a line here too. We got this. They like, well, I thought we had to just reconvene or do something another day. Oh no, the show is going to keep going.
It must go on.
The show is going to flow.
I like directors like that because
can't stop, won't stop. The show going to flow.
I like working with directors like that because I do a little bit of acting, so I like directors like that.
Yeah, he's got an upcoming role in this show.
Go ahead, man.
We want to.
No,
it's cool.
You see Sean today, right?
We just gonna tell him a little bit
today, right?
No.
We ain't had to cut the lights up on today, y'all. He's shining today.
There you go.
Right.
Once lights and stuff. But your books, you have 5 already out published. So, same way as artists. It's the same as artists. Y'all have many books or many songs or whatever. What book can you say is like your most book that you like? Say that's my favorite. Do you have anyone?
Yeah, it's like, cause I mean it's hard to choose, and you got so
many.
But
that's what I'm saying. But do you have one that you read and be like,
what's that one you pick up yourself sometimes? Like I wrote
the one that you might pick out and be like, I think you should read this one.
Oh wow. So to answer that, I write about recovery a lot because I grew up in that hood. Have you ever door with someone who's on drugs or dope or cocaine here, this door, that door? Then some people just wasn't getting high, just caught up in being around
the wrong stuff. Yeah.
And just me, I was on the steps like this right here. I could go right here. And so what I saw around me was fascinating, and it was danger, and it was dark, and I knew not to go over there. So I started writing about what I saw over there. So a lot of my books have that. They have recovery. This movie is about recovery. Kicking Indoors is about the relationship with police and civilians.
Right.
I say civilians because I'm not talking about affiliated people.
Right.
We all know what that means.
Of course.
If you're from the hood in the street, I'm talking about the
people in general.
Yes.
The ones going to work every day, just trying to feed the family, going to the grocery store back home, type stuff, going to the movies back home.
Right. So we show that, and then we also show the dark culture where people want pills, and you go to North and Penn. That's one of our bad staples. Yeah. So when it's hard to pick what book I really like, because all my books surround the inner city.
Okay.
And this one right here is about molestation as well with drugs, because that's what a lot of molestation come from, when people are on drugs or they have mental illness. So I talk about a lot of that in there. And this one right here, Dope Dick, is about a guy who was on heroin, of course. And he was a fine, handsome guy.
Okay.
And he came home from jail and he met this very, I want to say, matronly, older looking girl, but she was young. She just didn't have any flair.
Okay.
And he was really above her league, and he was smarter than her.
Okay.
And
she was green.
Yeah, she was green.
Yeah.
Like that money. Like that money.
Like that money.
Like that
money.
And so so he took her on a whirlwind, and we see who wins and who loses in that affair. So, but I talk about a lot of the carnage that goes on throughout the city of Baltimore in that book. So then I have another one called Pistol Whip I wrote with someone else, and that is also another one about the hood. But a lot of times people think, you write about this dark stuff and like what's happening that's positive. Well, I'm showing you that I write full circle.
Right.
I do have a rainbow. I do show you that. I show you the struggles of getting clean.
Right.
As with this movie, we're not just anybody can shoot up and bang bang.
Right.
I can do that all day long. But can I make you feel something?
Right.
Can I make you think?
Right.
Can I make you hurt? Can I make you remember?
I was just thinking, can I make you remember to something? Right.
Yes.
Right.
Like a song.
Right.
Can I make you forget? Can I make you want more?
Take them to Block Church.
Yeah.
Where are we going?
That's what we're doing. We're kicking doors. You're gonna see a lot of celebrities from Baltimore. You're gonna see a lot of people that you know. We even have the former mayor, Jack Young, in this movie. He plays the mayor, and he plays himself.
Okay.
We have the former Baltimore police commissioner,
Mosby.
Melvin Russell.
Oh, Melvin Russell.
Yes. He doesn't play himself. Well, he does play himself. He's a preacher now.
Okay.
But he's playing the pastor in this movie.
Okay.
So now he's done his calling to be a preacher in real life. So I'd rather him to be a preacher in this movie.
We'll be right back to hear more from Teresa Davis.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Block Boyz Radio, busting through the airwaves. Now rocking with Block Boyz Radio. Block Boyz Radio, busting through the airwaves.
Must secure our families. KFG Life Insurance Specialist is a company that partnered with 15 of the top life insurance companies to ensure you get the best pricing, knowledge, and products to suit your family needs. Some people believe that term insurance is better than whole life insurance, while others feel the complete opposite. Some may feel like universal life is the way to go, and others may feel it's better to have a whole life policy. The truth is, neither of the products are better. One just may be more suitable for your family. Our life insurance specialists are not biased, as they are partnered with several life insurance companies. This ensures our clients get the best pricing, education, and products that are suitable for their families. Let KFG Life Insurance Specialist make these decisions easier for you and your family. Our office is located at Security Square Mall, next to Burlington, in the CoyoteMan Show Network. Please call to make an appointment at 443-400-5224 or go to www.lifeinsurancespecialist.org. That's www.lifeinsurancespecialist.org. Let KFG Life Insurance Specialist help you prepare your family in the present, because the future is not promised. Act now.
Block Boyz Radio, busting through them airwaves. Now rocking with Block Boyz Radio. Block Boyz Radio, busting through them airwaves. Now rocking with Block Boyz Radio.
Yes, sir. Y'all know we back right here on Block Boy Radio, man. Y'all know what's going on. We still in the building with the one and only Mr. Teresa Davis.
Yeah.
Yes. So, we talked about her books, her writing skills. Now we're gonna talk about her role in making films and this new film, Kicking in Doors.
Kicking in Doors, boy.
Yes. So you was already starting to tell us a little bit about the new film, Kicking in Doors. So let us know, like, what gave you the idea and the inspiration to start writing about, this
Kicking
particular movie.
Yeah, the story behind it.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just sitting down one day and I said, you know what? I want to show what happens on the other side of the door when they kick that door in. So I want to show different scenarios. That way I could do a web series instead of doing the film. So that's why it's taking me so long to do it, because I decided, because of COVID, that I would shoot everything all at one time instead of doing, let's put out this first season and then that. Because then we had to stop filming and COVID came again and it's another year I had to sit in the house. And I was like, oh, I'm not sitting in this house. I started creating more of the movie. So I wrote out all the movie and now we're just executing all those scenes. And we're almost done now. And we're very excited about that. I want everybody to get excited because now I can have that enthusiasm. When I'm working, I got tunnel vision. I don't want to, I don't want to be out partying about it. I just want to go work and do it.
I feel like flood the market with it.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. That's how you get out there and for people to pick up one thing and they start saying, well, I like this. What else you got? And then they start saying your whole catalog. I tell my friends that rap, like, you got to stop putting out that one thing. Like, make that one thing, put it out, but then keep making stuff so that when they see that one thing and they fall in love with it, they can fall in love with everything else you made.
Yeah.
And then you reaping all that.
Yeah. We got kind of upset because we were having this big premiere for my other web series called Julian's Big Mistake.
Yeah.
And
shout out to my guy, Marv.
Yeah, Marv plays the autism guy in there.
And he does a wonderful job.
Yes, he does. I'm starting to wonder, like, is that you?
Right.
He gets into character. He
yes,
goes
he
in.
do.
And so we wanted to have our premiere because we had finished doing the web series. We did 52 episodes, and I filmed it every week, and it was on the air every week. So I filmed it, then I turned around and edited it, and I had it out every Monday. And that was kind of draining for me, and I wasn't able to really get into my creativity because I feel like I'm under the gun. Every Monday, this show has to be out and edited, and I have to shoot it all week. So I said, you know what? I'm going to shoot this film, and when COVID came, we said, you know what? We're just going to go and do everything. So if they tell us to go back in the house, we can go back in the house because now our work is done. But they're still watching the other show, Julian Big Mistake, about the autism guy. It's about a guy who has autism, which is played by Myron Higgins.
I be watching sometimes.
Yeah, and the focal point of the movie, of that web series is this autism guy, he wants to see about his body. Now he wants to have sex. So there's a dilemma with this.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
It's a hood movie. They do
you
have
gotta
movies.
watch it.
Right, of course.
Yeah. You gotta watch it, bro. I'm telling
you.
Yeah.
So
we were able to do the whole web series with no profanity.
Right.
And that was really profound to some people.
Family friendly.
But it was still cartoon, don't get me wrong.
Okay. My bad. PG-13.
It just didn't have the profanity. We just wanted to leave that part out and see how it goes. Right. And so, so there's some sexual things, there's some drug activity. Of course, we're talking about an inner city movie.
True.
Just some grit. Just a guy that has autism. Right. And he wants to have sex. And his uncle makes a decision, and that's where the story starts.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That. Damn.
Yeah. You definitely have the chance of being Baltimore's best film director.
Wow.
As far as being recognized on a national level.
And the crazy part is I've been watching her since she was acting on Silk White show. Shout out to Silk White.
Shout out to Silk White. Happy birthday again. His birthday just
Dope.
passed.
You feel me? Dope. Then I start following her from there. She started making her own movies and series, and I just start watching, and I start seeing the previews of Kicking in Doors. I was like, oh, okay, she got it again. Okay, she stay working.
I appreciate that.
Stay working. So tell us a little bit about Kicking in Doors, like a little bit about the movie.
Okay, so if you were to watch some of the crime series like your CSI, your 911. It's pretty much like that because every week they have something different on the show. But the staple are the officers, they backdrop in their life. And that's how I did this. So I know I can.
And that's what make it different, by the way.
Yeah, I can depend on these officers. I can depend on my staple of people to be there. And then every week I can put some people in the city in it because every week there's a different scenario. Right. Behind every door is something different. You may find drugs, you may find guns, you may find I ain't gonna tell you what else. It's gonna be different stuff. Yeah, like what? That's behind that door. Right. And that's why I did that so that I wouldn't have to rely on one individual being the star, and then they get, oh, I'm coming this week. Oh, I know I'm the star. No. We don't want to rely on one person, so the show continues to go. Not only that, Baltimore is very talented when it comes to the music and the acting and the themis. So I decided to do something like Empire, if you will. Remember how they had the music and they were competing? So with this movie, I'm having a lot of the local artists who are doing great things. We're using them for a competition in the movie. So they're competing for some money. So we get to show them rapping, singing, whatever they do. We show Baltimore's own rappers. We show who's up and coming, and we have them battling, and for this award and money.
That's dope.
So that's the way I put that throughout the movie.
Do you have all your artists?
Yeah, lots of artists play in it, but we do welcome some. We're nearing the end of the movie though, but we do welcome people if they want to show you what they got. And it's all about talent because I'm putting the talent. I'm really showcasing Baltimore the way it should be.
Right.
With them doing acting. Some of the rappers are not rapping. Some of them are actually acting. Right. And they're like, oh, why didn't you have them rapping? I could have did that. Nope, I know you could. I want to show you doing something. I want to challenge you. So I challenge some of them.
That sound like me.
Something different. Yeah.
That sound like me. I don't like them standing in one element.
Right.
Yeah.
Bro, just show your other talent too, because you might be talented in other places.
Yeah. I'm very excited for Mike, Squirrel Wide, because he plays. I can't tell you what he plays.
Shout out to my guy, Squirrel Wide.
I can't tell you what he plays, but he did a phenomenal job. I was about to myself.
He OG, man. You know what he doing.
He did a phenomenal job. And shout out to King of Diamonds. Shout out to Trill GC.
Shout out to my guy, Trill.
There's so many. Turk T Diddy.
Turk P Diddy.
Yeah, thank you. Turk P Diddy. Shout out to that young man. Who else is doing that thing? Dre. Dre the Great. He's doing his thing rapping. But in this show, he's not. He's an actor.
Right.
I'm sorry, he's an actor. So.
Shout out to him, man.
If I go on, I'll probably get beat up because I'm gonna forget some people. But I just worked this weekend with my son as well, Stephen Kelly. We know that, and he worked with a bunch of people. Meech, he worked with Meech. He plays Kirk. He worked with E Will. A lot of people are coming outside their elements to act instead of doing.
So the money making Meech.
Yeah, instead of what they used to, and he is doing a really great job. They both are. All of them are. Mr. Gregory Branch, he does a lot of our clothes. He is our sponsor. So when you see our police shirts and you see some of the other clothes that we're wearing, he is actually sponsored for the movie. I don't want to have a movie where we see everyone's logo, everyone's t-shirt brand. To me, that kind of cheeses things down.
Right.
So I wanted to place things where product placement where they should be throughout the film.
Right.
Yeah, so we did that. Yeah.
That's good.
It's a lot of people who helped me in the movie. And my co-producer, James Media Pope, he did a lot of work too, working alongside with us and acting. He act too. There's a lot of people that came aboard that you start with that you're not going to finish with.
Of course.
But that's what life is about. We know.
Yeah.
You start with a lot of people, me, and then it gets we, so yeah. But
and shout out to Teresa Davis. She already told y'all I'll be in the movie.
Yeah, man. Shoot for acting. Go ahead, man.
It's a wild coming.
What's up, man?
Do my thing.
He's a patient guy.
Oh, of course. Yeah, that's why he where he at. That's why he gets as far as he get for real. That's why everybody mess with Street for real. Yeah, very patient. You gotta be patient out here.
So with that being said, let's also talk about your award.
Yeah, because she bought a
definitely,
word.
Definitely award winning.
Look, that thing sexy.
Yes,
that thing nice. It is.
Oh.
That thing nice.
I mean, unless somebody hold it and they dropped it, because you feel how heavy it is.
No.
Yeah.
They didn't know it was that heavy. It just went out their hands. This is very heavy.
They probably thought it was one of them little light.
Yeah, it looks like that.
I'd let them touch it.
But it's very heavy.
No, it's nice.
I see you drop a thing.
Film Director of the Year, 2014. You heard me.
Titan Arts Award over the DMV. I won that.
That's tough.
I received that.
That's tough.
Shout out,
tough,
to Titan Arts Award, and I miss Titan Arts Award. We had the COVID. They kind of had to slow down. A lot of things slowed down due to COVID, but for me, COVID made me more creative.
Yes.
Yo, you get so much time to just sit and actually just let your mind cook.
That's what me.
Man, I love that.
I never stopped doing COVID.
I loved it.
Kept working through COVID.
I started my LLC in COVID. Like I never would have thought about that.
Yeah.
Any other time I had time to, because I'm.
Yeah.
Like
a lot of people got creative with COVID. A lot of the celebrities on Instagram, I kind of look at some of these celebrities different because now you got to see their vulnerable side, and they couldn't work, they couldn't make money.
It was getting gray.
They took to social media, but the things they were saying, I didn't really much care about the visuals or how they looked, but what they were saying let me know what type of people they were.
Oh, yeah.
And so I have a lot of different outlooks on certain individuals. Like, wow, you know, that's just me.
That's real.
You see people talking more when COVID came because they were bored and they couldn't work. And they wanted a platform to still get their money to come in.
Yep. They still had to get that attention.
And they weren't in charge of their own content like they would. Like they were in charge now. So you saw a different aspect of them, a different point of view of them. And I'm like, wow, some people I was kind of disappointed in some of the actors. But then some I kind of liked when we had the Freddie Gray situation. We had they came forth and spoke. Then when we had the George, what's his name?
Floyd.
Yeah. Some that didn't speak, that made me feel a certain way because not speaking sometimes is worse than speaking. It lets me know you want to play it safe and you don't want to speak up for us people of color.
So would they speak up for,
like
right?
So
it's a reason behind them.
It showed their integrity. It showed that they were playing the 50, I call it.
That's
if you know where you're from, where I'm from, that's the 50. You know, so I didn't
that fence.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that too much. But yeah.
You're right.
So with you know, you writing books, you being a film director, making movies.
Hats.
So let's talk about your acting roles.
That's funny.
Let's talk about your acting roles because you did a lot of acting roles.
I'm sorry, I know he's going to do that today.
Hell yeah.
I told you, I'm going to dig in that bag for you.
Long about you.
When I talked to you, I told you I was going to dig in that bag.
I played some roles, boy. Oh, man. I really play people's mother too much. Oh, I don't want to be your mother. Well, I like being crazy. I like those roles that people don't want to do. Some people just not into acting like they think they are. They actually want to be them.
Exactly.
Or they're, what's the word I'm looking for? Alter ego. I want you to be this character.
Yes.
And so I play those a lot. Like I played a crackhead. I played a dope fiend. In this particular movie with Shannon Holmes, I just got finished doing the casting for Baltimore. Most of the casting for Baltimore. I was excited to be able to cast and bring people who work with me with my independent films to something for a motion movie picture. I was excited for Baltimore, and I still am. I was able to play a physical therapist in that one. I also play a villain. I can't reveal because I had to play two roles. So I'm good at changing myself. I do a lot of makeup, and I do a lot of the visuals that you see in my movie, especially the makeup and stuff like that, the theatrical makeup. So in that movie, Be More Careful, he wrote a book. I know you guys know about Be More Careful. And so that's going to be out very soon. So I brought a lot of my cast members there who showed up, and I say show up and amazing things will happen.
Of course.
Things not going to happen if you don't show up.
You don't, right.
Why you ain't get me in? Why you ain't go to the auditions?
Where was you at?
There were 3 of them. 1, 2, 3.
Right.
Why you ain't get me in, T? That's messed up. What's messed up is I gave you an opportunity and you did not show up. So amazing things could not happen.
You gotta put the effort in like everybody else that wants to show up and that do show up.
Yeah, I had the opportunity of being on We Own This City.
Yes.
That was good with Bernardo Green's movie. Yes, I enjoyed that. I played the background, but I was on there 5 times playing the background. Different. I changed my look, and I remember this conversation. A young girl says to me, she was there playing the background, and she said, "Teresa Davis." I said, "Yeah, how you doing?" She said, "What you doing here?" I said, "To be in the movie." And she's like, "Do you know it's background back here?" I know what it is. You know what happens in background? CoyoteMan can tell you what happens in background.
Oh no,
that's where it all starts.
Yes.
Background.
Yes. You can get your main role from playing the background.
That's how you get noticed. That's true. Because you showed up.
Yes.
That's what you learn.
That's very true.
You soak everything up.
Yeah. You get to watch what everybody's doing.
And then you be dedicated, and they might move you.
That's
true. I
That's
got
true.
moved. I'm trying to tell you.
Amen.
They didn't know who I was necessarily at first because I'm just an independent filmmaker. People
But that
don't
just
know
shows
me.
how humble you are too.
Yeah,
you
you're very humble.
That's the one problem I have with a lot of people in Baltimore that very talented, talented people. They use their talent as like a air to have about themselves. It's like, all right, I do this, and I'm now like about 30 people know I'm nice at this, so now everybody need to know, and I'm this and I'm that. It's like, no, you walk, very cocky. You walked on the set, it said, look, where I start at.
Yeah,
and that's that's very humble. That's a beautiful thing.
I was an officer. I was a cop. I was a detective. Like I said, a lot of the roles that I did suit up for and get dressed for, which was like 12-hour, 16-hour shoots, they weren't even used, but some of them were. And what was funny was I don't know if you guys know who John Bernthal is.
Sound familiar?
He's the one who plays
Jenkins. I'm not Jenkins.
Jenkins,
yeah. Wild Jenkins.
Yeah,
he killed it.
He was so
he
funny.
He killed it too, man.
I was in a scene with him, and I was just the background, and we were just talking and joking because people came in that I started seeing. I knew was like Teresa Davis, and I'm like, "What's up with you?" I can't say their names. I don't want to do that to them because I don't know. But a lot of them, they came in. I worked with them. I was glad to see them there.
Right.
That was exciting for Baltimore.
It really was.
Shout out to
I'm still excited about it.
Shout out to Thea Washington. Shout out to Bad News Bird. They employed a lot of people by putting them in as extras.
Yep.
And I thought that was so beautiful. And so that's why I tried to do it too. Not only that, because I'm not able to pay. So people come to my independent film, I feed them well. You gotta do something, and I teach them their craft. I teach them their craft,
and they know though. Once the movie make money, you'll reach back out.
Yeah, and then I got you in other roles. I got you in other movies. You're getting paid. Right. I got you for other people.
But you're still exposing them to that.
Yeah,
that field. That's a big.
And you giving them a resume on top of that to be able to get into them.
That's major.
Big movies and stuff like that, because they gotta start somewhere. Because you're not going to get a big role and don't have no experience.
None. Right. Just walking in talking about you didn't know your frame.
You wasn't even an extra before?
Right. Yeah. So we were just joking and everything, and John Bernthal, the one that plays Jenkins, he was like, what's your name? And I was like, my name is Teresa Davis. He was like, where you from? I was like, Bebo, If you ask me, man, I'm Bebo, man, what's up?
Right, 410, sure.
So he said, I want you to do this, I want you to do that. So I look over at Bernardo Green, who is the first director, of course, and he's looking at me like, go ahead and do it. And so I did it, and then he was like, but I don't want you to talk this time, because, I didn't have speaking lines, and you have to have that stuff done before you even do it.
Right.
And so he was like, just gesture. So I was like, okay. And I ended up being in one of the oopening scenes with him. And that, for me, is like, baby, with John.
Give her flowers while she here.
Yeah, baby. And that was an extra thing.
Right.
Yeah.
So who cares?
Right.
And so when she left, she said, no, Miss Teresa, I enjoyed it. I was like, yeah. Because you looked at me like I was a peasant or something. What you doing here? I'm in here with you. Right. I'm learning, and you're rubbing elbows. Yeah. I didn't know who Ronaldo Green was either. I went to the bathroom, and they had this one bathroom. Who thought of that? And it was a long line. And so I said, who thought of this,
women
man?
out here, right?
I said, man, who thought of this? I had to go so bad. I said, I got to go. He said, me too. I said, this is crazy, ain't it? He said, yeah. I said, what you do? I said, because he ain't been there all day. He running around, been working.
Right.
And I didn't catch him in director mode. That's what it was.
Right.
He was on different sets. And I was like, what do you do? I've been here since 5:30 a.m. I come half an hour early. Half an hour early. You here with me. I'm here with you. What do you do? He was like, oh, I'm the director. I was like, oh, smack. Oh, what's up? Oh, you director. Stop playing.
Right.
You director. Take a picture.
Right.
Take a picture with him. Like, look, well, me and you.
Right.
And he was so cool.
That's what's up.
And I enjoyed watching him work. Yeah, it was fun.
That's good.
It was a good experience. It's good for Baltimore to have people come in here and film.
It is. I mean, it's with HBO.
Yeah.
That's why I kept hearing about it. You just hear everybody saying, I'm about to go try to be extra. I'm about to go try to get over. I'm like, go ahead, do that. Like, the fact that they here, I'm like, it got to be like another Wire-ish type thing for real. Yeah. Wire-ish. Wiry.
Yeah, they're the writers of the Wire. So.
That's what I said. Yeah, it had to be. But man.
Yeah, shout out to D. Watkins.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to D, man.
He wrote the third episode. So, yeah, Baltimore is really on the rise. And what we have to do is stop hating on one another. Stop telling one another.
Hate that crap.
Yeah, stop it. Let's stop that. Let's support each other, even if it's just sharing a picture or pushing like.
Right.
Yep.
And I want you people to stop asking people, as well as myself, what's up? Why you ain't in Hollywood yet? Because you're not sharing anything.
Right, that's what they say.
You're not liking anything.
Why you ain't sharing my shit?
Yeah, why you ain't sharing my shit? That's why we ain't there yet. Well, don't forget me. Forget you what? Not sharing my stuff?
Right, I'm going to remember that.
Stop it. Right. Stop doing it to your friends. If they're boxing, if they're...
Show love.
Everything.
If they're jogging, if they're running track, if they're playing basketball. I don't care if they're acting, if they're singing, if they're writer, if they're pantomizing. I don't care.
This is why I like to tell them, support them when it's free.
Yeah.
Because when it costs something, you probably ain't going to be able to afford it for real.
Yeah.
And then you say, oh, they switching up.
Right,
on what?
Right.
And to be honest, this crib and the barrel thing, cribs are never trying to be contained.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Crabs really pulls each other out the barrel. So the crabs in the bucket thing, that's why I never got it. Like, it's like crabs in the bucket. No, because the crabs try to reach down, they make a line, pull each other up to get out of that barrel. So that's how our city needs to be for real.
Yeah, that's the way to look at it. I never looked at it that way.
Well, stop wiping the Old Bay off.
Yeah, stop wiping the Old Bay off
on the crab, so we can get more friction to get out of the damn barrel.
Yeah.
That's how you change it.
Well,
up,
he
bro.
said,
yeah, we need that friction from the Old Bay to get out the damn barrel.
I love
you know?
it. I love it.
That's how you change it up.
Yes.
I wanted to ask you though, real quick, before we lose time and everything. Like, so I'm listening to everything that you've done. I've read, you know, when the text the bro sent me to everything that you've done. It's hard to say what's your favorite, right? But what's like out of everything that you do, what brings you like the most joy? Because I know you'll do everything that you're doing for free. But what's like the one thing that you say, you know what, I can't wait to do this when it's time to do this?
I can't wait to go film. I can't wait to go film.
Okay.
As a director or actor?
Any of them. I can't wait to go be in front of the camera, behind the camera. I love to direct. I love telling people how to get that look that I wanted. I just edited last night what we did in the game. The Ravens had won.
Amen.
I let my team watch some of it in between our scenes. And you know, you can't take their Sundays. They want to see the game. You know. So I ran home and I couldn't wait to edit what we did this past weekend at the studio that we filmed at, and it was really nice. But you know, I just love to edit. I never thought I would edit.
It's fun.
I never thought it's fun. Never thought I would edit, but I started doing. I've been doing like 4 years now, and I'm still learning. I really am still learning. You know, we lost some people who like our musicians. We have people who used to who still do, but make music for certain scenes for us. We don't just have rappers, because that's not what we're doing here. I'm putting that throughout the showcase, but we actually have musicians who make movie music for us.
Like little scores and stuff.
Yeah, so we have Gov, the Mansion. We have Gov. We have E Plus, who's in Florida. They send music to us. We just lost a soldier, Mr. Terry Moody. He died to an illness, and yes, we just lost him.
Rest in peace.
So we're gonna hear a lot of his music, and you're gonna hear him throughout the music, throughout the movie. That's gonna help his family. They're gonna be so happy to see, you know,
to hear him.
Yes.
That's good.
And we lost another person who did the Peace Park over in Preston and Milton, where our murals is. We have murals throughout the city.
I was going, you know.
I think I put one of them in the flyer. It said kicking indoors on there. Yeah.
We just lost him, and we just had painted him on the wall, which is God is good.
Oh man, wow!
And he died a little shortly after, because what he did for the community, and we decided to put him on the wall with some of our actors.
Right.
So it's like most of the murals, they represent the movie that we're doing now, but they also represent our actors. Like you see Marth on there. You see a lot of people on the wall who played in some of the films. Throughout the city.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's my way of giving back to people. How cool is it to ride past and say, "Look, that's me, son."
That is dope.
That's me, my daughter. That's me. You know.
Well, that's my granddaddy. That's my uncle. Like,
Even got my dog on the wall. He died. You know, he plays in the movie.
Oh,
my pit bull died, but you know he's on the wall on Preston and Milton, and we have one on Druid Hill and Baker, and we have another one on Bradford Street. There's another one right across from Milton and Preston, and the one adjacent Milton and Preston. So we have quite a few throughout.
A lot of art, yo.
Okay.
A lot of art.
And being the actor, what is your most best role that you played that gave you the most joy?
Oh my God, I'm not gonna lie. I love this role, Kicking the Doors. I play a corporal, and I am not nothing nice. Okay. I am not playing with you.
Okay.
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 Get your ass on the ground. Ooh, I love it. I be beating people up. Oh my God.
It'll take out some frustration a little bit.
when they say cut, I go back to laughing. They like that.
That was my word.
And get kind of rough.
She's serious on set. Quiet on the set.
Yeah. So I think I really poured a lot into Corporal Shaka, who I play. Tina Kelly, she plays Corporal Ray. She plays a Muslim who is a corporal, and she is none like herself. She's a real docile young lady, and she's really nice, Tina Kelly, but not in this film. That's not her.
That's her alter ego. She showed y'all who she really was.
Her husband was like, "What have you done to my wife?" I've done nothing. Right. Just need her to get out of character when she comes home. And we have one girl who was really nice, and she played really well, but she, like I said, everybody you start with, you may not finish. So in the interim of the movie, when you get like in the middle, I'll introduce the person who's taking over her role, and we had to keep it moving because this show must go on.
Of course.
But we really appreciate everything that she's done whatever came in her life when she had to pull out. We appreciate that.
Okay, can you tell the people where they can find you at?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you can go to my Instagram. I'll file back. It's 2_ Teresa Davis. So it's Teresa Davis and then 2_. You can find me on Facebook, the same thing, just Teresa Davis. Every platform you look for me for is Teresa Davis, and I do follow back.
Amen. Follow. Oh yeah, at DJ Waters, WATERZZ, because I'm special. So yeah, follow me, y'all.
Yes, you can follow me at Block Boys with a Z _Shufa. You can follow the whole team at Block Boy Radio. We here. Follow the CoyoteMan Show Network page. Follow the Hooligan Express Radio page. Listen, we here, we lit, and y'all know what time it is. If it's not hot on the block, it's not hot at all.
Dummy.
Radio, busting through the airwaves. Now rocking with Block Boyz Radio. Block Boyz Radio, busting through the airwaves. Now rocking with Block Boyz Radio. Block Boyz Radio.